Hi everyone. I'm sorry I didn't get any videos up while I was in the hospital, but thank you very, very much for all your wishes and your prayers. I've read your comments. Thank you so very, very much. Today is Saturday, November 12th. I had surgery on November 9th. Um, I just got home it's 5 o'clock now. I got home maybe around 11:30 this morning. This that you see on my nose here is actually slight bruising from the CPAP machine being on, because they had orders in the hospital for me to wear it anytime I received pain medication and anytime I was going to sleep. So, as you can imagine, I had to put it on quite frequently because I was in a lot of pain, asking for medication, and it would make me sleepy. And I just took a glance up at the monitor because I was just curious as to what was going on. And it wasn't really that I was like apneic, so to speak, where I would stop breathing, but my pulse ox would desat down to like as I saw it, as low as 84, which is really crazy. But then I'd put the mask on and I'd be right back up to 97, 98, percent. Um, so it did work, but it was, I think that was probably in my top three things of most annoying. Um, the surgery itself wasn't too bad. Let me show you. I will attempt to show you some surgery marks here. I have my bra on, so I'm just kind of, there's little spots. Okay, you could see that, and I'll go down a little bit. My rainbow belly button tattoo, and little spots. And these are some bruises from the heparin shots that I got while I was in the hospital. So yeah, there's only, what, 4, 5 areas maybe? I don't know. But they did say that the surgery went very well and that my weight loss prior to surgery um, did a great, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Right now I'm hyped up on Vicodin, so I couldn't tell you. It was good that I lost the weight that I did because it helped with surgery in decreasing the fat of my liver and making my liver nice and flat. So when they went in with the, you know, cameras and stuff like that, everything was good to go. Another annoying thing was all the monitoring. I was hooked up to every monitor known to man for the entire 3 days that I was there. I had a Foley catheter the first day. I've never had a catheter before, and I have to say it was actually quite enjoyable to not have to worry about getting up and going to the bathroom, um, because it was just a nightmare. Another little fun fact I found out while I was going through all of this, that at the hospital that I went to, 90% of their patients get their periods, female patients get their periods when they undergo this surgery. I don't know why, but ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. So not only did I have every tube known to man, I had the automatic blood pressure cuff. I had not one IV, but 2 set up in my arms here. I had the CPAP machine. When I didn't have the CPAP machine, I had the nasal cannula. When I didn't have that, I had leads all over me, which I've gotten like a nice little reaction to. You see all the lead marks and stuff. So I had 7 of those leads all over my chest there. Then the first 2 days, I had this, like, it was called like Opacon or something like that, and it was like these little, I can only describe it as like little snakes. Like, I guess they come like long, thin, like almost like fiber optic tubing, like with a needle on the end, and they would poke through your skin and leave them in your skin, and it administers little microdoses of medication directly to the surgical site. It would have been nice if A, I didn't have another pouch that I had to wear over my neck with this medicine ball in it, and B, if the little wires in front didn't leak and bleed all over because I was just like a wet, bloody mess. So thankfully, I saw my surgeon the second day, and he took that out a day early because it was just not necessary, and it was just, I got dilaudid while I was there, intermittent with IV Tylenol, which was wonderful. The nurses did what they call stacking it, so I would get dilaudid, and an hour later I would get the Tylenol, and then I could get dilaudid pretty frequently. Nobody actually told me how frequently I was allowed to get the dilaudid, but I'm thinking like at least every hour to 2 hours. But I was asking for it like every 3 to 4. And one of the nurses actually told me, he's like, you can get it a lot more than you're actually asking for it. He said, so you've had surgery, ask for it. And I guess, again, that's part of my nursing background where I'm kind of, you have to wait a little bit. You don't really want, your pain to get so high, but you don't want it to be, you don't want to just be taking pain medication for no reason. But I definitely didn't feel that way. I felt like when I asked for medication, I needed it, and it really did help me. It was right at a good point. I felt like a dull aching, and I didn't wait for myself to get, really, really like I said, like up to a 10 where pain was concerned. I got up and walked the first night post-op. I went to recovery. I had the surgery at 11:30 in the morning. I was up in my room, out of recovery, and in my actual room where I was staying at about 6 that night, and I was walking at 7. So, and I walked throughout the night. They woke me up every few hours and walked me. I walked with my IV pump and everything, and so again, basically I had all these wires and tubes and everything else, and then throw my period on top of that, and then throw just feeling uncomfortable on top of that. And I know it doesn't show right now, but I look and feel 10 times better than I did this morning because I was able to come home and put my pajamas on and shower in my own shower with my own soap and my own stuff, and wash my hair and sleep on my bed without any mask or anybody telling me, which, by the way, I am not calling them to get a mask to wear. Even I don't care how comfortable this mask is at my house. After 3 nights of that crap, no. I don't care if I desat down to 70. I'm not doing it. I've desatted this long. I'll live with it. Plus, in a couple of months when I lose some weight, this will be a memory anyway, so it won't matter. But yeah, so that's the deal with that. My doctor's information, I actually did get permission to put a video up on YouTube. So my doctor that did the surgery, his name is Dr. Agawala. And the head surgeon, the head guy who, it's his practice, and Dr. Agawala works underneath him, is Dr. Arif Ahmad, and he is one of the top listed surgeons in the country. I'll post his web address in the down bar, and you guys can check out his website. He has a website so you can see what they look like. Excellent, excellent. And I have to say, I went to the hospital that I went to is called John T. Mather Memorial Hospital here on Long Island, and it's in Port Jefferson, and it is one of the best, even with everything that I just told you and how uncomfortable I was and all of that other good stuff. It was one of the best experiences that I've had because every single person that worked there, every single one without exception, from the housekeepers to the CNAs to the nurses to the surgeons to everyone was extremely, extremely attentive. I literally never waited more than seconds before someone answered my call bell every time. Every time. I was never ever, I never had to wait. I never had to wait to get up to go to the bathroom. I never had to wait to get pain medication. I never had to wait to be repositioned. I never had, and I was, I was being a pain in the ass because I was uncomfortable. So it would be from the bed to the chair, the bed to the chair, the bed to the chair, that kind of thing. And they were wonderful, 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 absolute phenomenal staff working there. So from one nurse to another, thank you. Thank you so much. Kudos to you guys because you've made me a better nurse in doing that and showing me that it is possible to give that that personalized one-to-one attention to your patients, and I thank you for it because I definitely received it, and I'm so thankful. I just can't say enough about it. It was an amazing, amazing experience. Um, so I'm feeling good today. I've managed to. I was really nervous in the hospital the past couple of days because I was afraid about eating. Not that I'm eating, but drinking, and it felt really weird. And I felt like, I could feel it going down, and you could hear it moving, and you could hear it move across my bowel, and you could hear the liquid just, that kind of thing. I haven't actually had a bowel movement yet, but I am passing gas, so that's a good thing. Again, I know too much information, right? Way more than you wanted to know about me. But I'm comfortable right now at this point. I've had 2 protein shakes today, which meets my minimal requirement for the protein. I've had sugar-free Jell-O. I've had some plain water, and I feel good. I feel good. I took a nap, so that's wonderful. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm almost out of time here. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting. Stay tuned. Good things are about to happen. Talk to you soon. Bye.